I have a family mystery for you. My great-grandmother, her name was Susie. She lived in a small town in Iowa called Sheraton, Iowa. So if you live in Sheraton, Iowa, or from Sheraton, Iowa, shout out. Maybe we have relatives in common. That's where most of my mother's family came from. Susie was married to a man named Ralph. And Ralph and her split up in 1918. Divorce decree says that she abandoned him. My grandmother wasn't born until 1920. Susie has claimed that my grandmother is Ralph's child. That's not even quite the mystery. Mystery comes from a letter that my great-grandmother kept. It was in my grandmother's belongings, and then my mother had it. I guess the mystery is, who's this mystery man that wrote her this love letter? I'm going to read it to you. Here it is. It was written in Sheraton, Iowa, September 1st, 1919. Let's read it. To the girl I want to meet. Listen, Susie, while I write what might appeal to you as a rather curious letter, but in its true light, it is written for anything but curiosity. I have watched you walk around town, and I have wished many a time that I could catch your eye and at least win a smile from you. You undoubtedly have a good character and are not used to receiving letters like this, but when a man is gripped by the desire to meet the one girl in whom he can see a happiness, he is subject to desperate action. I have laid awake at night, hoping that on the morrow I would be lucky enough to have the much desired pleasure of making your acquaintance. Although you have a perfect right to cast this letter aside and consider it as one written by a fool, and you would probably be justified in such actions, but for the sake of your own future, don't do it. I write this letter from my very soul, and if you will meet me Wednesday night at 8:30 sharp down by the Catholic Church, I will make good every word written herein. I will do it by providing that I am a man of high morals and a perfect gentleman through and through. I will close by saying, for your sake and my sake, come. From a single man who is highly respected by his associates, au revoir, but not goodbye. Yes, you will notice that I have torn the corner off of this letter so that you would not know my business address or my name, because I do not know how you might take my bold yet honest letter. Come. And as you can see, he did tear that off. Here's another screenshot of the letter if you want to read it again. I know I'll never know the answer to this mysterious letter writer, but it's such a good story. Who was this man?